Hello and welcome to another Gemini Rogues video. This is a T49. It's American. It's a tier 9 and it's a light tank. And I know nothing about it, so Killers05 is going to tell us some interesting stuff.
Right, historically, it's basically a bulldog. They had a bulldog, they wanted a bigger gun on it, so they just took the bulldog, tore it off, put a bigger one on. And that's what the T49 is.
Is it faster?
It just wanted a smoothbore 90mm gun on it, so they did trials on it in May the 5th, 1954, which were a great success. So they decided not to put it into mass production, because nobody were bothered. Basically, that's its history. There is no more, so we're going to go straight into replay.
Oh, okay.
So, straight in, first replay, Overlord. And we've got the fantastically named 152mm gun launcher.
Gun launcher.
I do love that name. You can go into all the XM81 as well, that's all after it, but we'll stick with gun. I'll just rearrange it, you know. Basically, this gun's a big, massive dirt gun. Along the KV2 lines, you know, that kind of gun, derping everything.
Quite in a light tank.
Yeah, it's kind of like the one and only kind of tank you do this thing in. So it's got its own play style, but you can put the 90mm gun. We're going to look at replays in that as well, but this is what it does.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Basically, that gun. It's a bit tricky way the rounds work. You've got to wait up, especially with that reload. You can't just choose that one and have it in chamber quickly. You can see there that reload already.
I didn't really notice actually. How long is it?
Yeah, it's a long reload. Basically, you're getting just 2.6 rounds
per minute. That's 18 plus seconds.
Yeah, I've got a gun rammer on it that as well. It fires HE standard.
Yeah.
So what we're firing now is HE. You can see there the accuracy and the dispersion's horrific. 76mm penetration on an HE round gives you 910 damage.
That's good.
That's good for a light tank that can nip about in and out as well. It's also got heat as its secondary. We'll see we're only packing 4 in this replay. That's got only 152mm pen, but gives you slightly less damage, 700. Still a lot. Fair roll that you're going to put in someone, but and in tier 9 tank, 152mm penetration's a bit, yeah, it's taking that chance. When are you going to actually be able to penetrate something in 152? You might as well stick with your HE. I know it's got a lot of premium HE, a bit more splash radius on its shot, but a little bit more penetration, and I mean a little bit more, 85 compared to 76. So you're gaining 9, and that gives you exact same damage in 910.
I was just going to ask, what's the best to play this? Aggressive scout or boost?
No, this has got its own play style. You've got to account for that reload. And you've got to account for where you're shooting a tank as well. The softer bit you can get to a tank, so that means making runs, darting for runs, timing's everything with a dirt gun on the T49. You've got to know where you can get, if you can get right back of it, get that shot, and then you've got to get away again.
Don't really want to shoot something in its gun then?
No.
No.
We'll see that later on. Well, this gun you can see, 0.6 dispersion. And it
nice soft back chat.
Nice soft back chat that we didn't get full penetration on. 76, it
just
goes through the strangest things it'll go through. The strangest things at the strangest time, you think, I'm just going to splash a shot into him, and it ends up doing full penetration. And then nice little ram there, not a very heavy tank, only 22 tons, but we've tracked him, that was the game. Should finish him off here. The problem there, we've gone straight into the tracks. Bit of splash damage is damage to the turret. You've got to really avoid tracks and spaced armour when you find this HE. It's not always possible with that accuracy as well. The accuracy is just, you can see it.
You didn't aim, you went centre mass.
Yeah, well, 3.6 second aim time as well. It feels a lot longer than that.
It looks
feels
like
3.6 minutes. That's good. It does give you an impressive DPM.
Look at it.
Yeah. 2,375 DPM. It's kind of a misleading figure. That's if you're getting full penetration with an 18 round every time, which we know is not a regular occurrence. So we're going to see that. This is what we're talking about. When we come across something hard, that's a pretty solid tank. We hit it in the weakest point on it, and we only do 264 splash damage. We still do damage, I know, but if somebody find a bit of an APCR, and we've spun him around, we've done his job, we've distracted him, and we've got just acceleration's not great on a T49. Top speed is 65 kilometers an hour, but that little to get going, you'll get used to that because you played the bulldog before it at tier 8. This is the tier 9 one.
I didn't even aim in, man. That was good.
All we need to do is hit him, basically. Rounds are a bit of an issue as well, 22. So your loadout...
In total?
Yeah, in total. So your loadout, you've really got to work on what you want, how you want it. I mean, look at that reload. Just got to get that reload and get that reload in. We just...
you missed. You didn't even shoot him,
no, he was dead before we got a chance. His shots flying in at us from all angles here. You can see fantastic mobility and manoeuvrability as well. We spoke about that before.
Yeah.
It's not a bad gun. It's just the reload can sometimes lead in some situations to just making the tank.
Can't you run off?
You can, but
look at that aim time.
That aim time's immense, isn't it? 10 degrees of gun depression, another fantastic feature of the tank.
Good.
So you can work ridge lines.
Oh, you pounded him.
Not particularly useful with this gun. With the aim time, you've got to sit quite vulnerable, and you ain't got any armour at all. You get, I think, 38mm turret armour frontally with the dirt gun, and only 25 with the 90mm, and then 25 all the way around everywhere. That's the thickest you've got.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. So you're playing with fire basically. If there's another T49, you're playing with fire.
Yeah.
If you don't hit his tracks or his gun, you're struggling. I mean, what we were talking about earlier about shooting someone in the gun.
You don't really do much.
Pop straight in his gun. No splash damage. We might have wrecked his gun, but we should have killed him there really. We got unlucky. The only thing we could hit on his tank without actually doing any damage, we'd managed to hit it. Pretty impressive, I think.
They can do it
down
again.
His barrel, power to weight ratio is another brilliant feature of this tank. 300.
300? Wow,
37.09. Ah, look at that. We've noticed that we've run out of HE. And now we are noticing a bit of a noob move there. We've slipped back into the old eat rounds, and we need 152mm penetration to do any damage.
Okay, that's not going to work,
no.
is it?
No.
Until 10.
We think still it's quite soft. Some of your pattern is not armoured. We should still be able to get one of them to go in.
At least one.
Yeah, you'd think one, but I don't know. Off for us in the end.
Did you a favour, man?
Yep. So
you were struggling with him.
We were doing all right in this game. We kind of ballsed it up towards the end. It was going so well. That power to weight ratio makes it really good on hills. You don't struggle on them. The fastest, well, the best power to weight ratio out of the T49 lights comes from that 840 brake horsepower engine.
Wow.
Pretty useful, pretty small size. We all know what the old Bulldog's like. And the traverse is fantastic as well on both hull and turret. You can see it there. It's a perfect example. It's slinging around. 44 on the old traverse degrees per second, and then go on. What were you saying?
You needed a bit more down. Degreeage on your gun there, didn't you?
Well, we've got enough 10 degrees, it's most there is. Only the roof can match it at T9 lights. And 35 degrees per second on the turret traverse. So, yeah, it's pretty good at that.
It's usable, isn't it?
Yeah, another thing it's really got, we'll talk about that when we get to the next video.
Let's have a look at your results first, man. Is that any good? We got some good silver.
Good silver there. Rounds cheap, 400 silver a piece. Unless you find them meat rounds, they're 4,000. So try to stay away from them.
I got a mastery badge on this one. Well done. You did well.
Not so much spotting on that one.
You did well for a...
this is the gun I think is better. The 90mm.
90.
The 90mm. It's...
Hold on. What map is this? This is...
Arctic region.
It is Arctic region, yes, you're right.
And the 90mm has this fantastic thing of firing APCR standard. So we're not spamming premium, that's what it fires standard.
Really? You are not spamming it?
It's the highest penetration you can get at T9 light tanks as a standard shell.
Are you sure? You're not
I say it's a standard shell, 212mm penetration.
That's quite good,
which gives you 240 damage, so the damage isn't great, but the fire rate's impressive as well. The highest fire rate you've got at T9 lights as well.
What is it? What is it?
10 rounds per minute.
Oh, sorry, did you say? Oh, sorry.
10 rounds per minute, so you got this 2.3 second aim time, as well. So you can see the dispersion's a lot better now.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
We'll talk about the view range in a minute. We're trying to do a bit of spotting. There's a better video that gives some spotting advantage to the tank. Nice, look at that.
There you go.
Drop in, take a shot, pop back out again. It's kind of play style more medium time. STA2 time.
I'd play this.
Where you work a ridge line with gun depression. We're a bit isolated here on his own here, but we're going to keep spotting, see what we can do.
Does it change the view range when you change the gun?
410 metre view range.
That's good.
Yeah, fantastic view range.
Ooh.
And which is joint first again with the Roo. The Roo's a pretty good tank, the German one. And 745 signal range, which is the last out of the T9 lights.
It's not bad though.
It's not bad, yeah. You're not really going to struggle with 745.
You get your perk
on there. We're spotting tanks, we're getting that assisted damage. Just rocked up there at that wrong point there. Drop back down again. This 90mm gun, I can't emphasise how good this is. If you want to laugh, put the 152mm on. If you're playing it serious and want to get results, the 90mm is for you. Okay. It's secondary ammunition, not mentioned that. 250mm penetration, that's coming from heat rounds. So remember again, the same as we always heat rounds, avoid spaced armour, avoid tracks, they're just going to absorb it. It gives you the same 240 damage. It's got a kind of poor HE round as well. Yeah. It's got 45mm penetration and 320 damage, so that's...
What's that going to do in tier 9 and 10?
Yeah, it's not really thingy, but this tank is fantastic. You just pop it out, taking a shot, fantastic gun depression.
Yeah.
It rocks back and forwards nicely here. I mean, we're taking a bit of a chance here. Artillery's already had a couple of pops at us in this match.
At least your
there he goes, there's
on
another
the
one
corner.
just flying in.
On the corner,
yeah,
man,
yeah, they've pushed round now, so I'm quite comfortable in this position.
Yeah, it's a good position, this.
Just trying to keep them guys lit up, just, especially those guys in middle there as well.
Yeah.
Keep them spotted, keep their heads down. It takes them out of the game, it nullifies them as a threat.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the teams, I don't kind of know what they're doing up around the base.
They're protecting the flag, man. Look what they're doing. They're surrounding
We've got the numerical advantage here. We're 1 up at the minute on kills to death. But it's still in the balance this game. Especially where we're positioned. We've not really took map. I mean, look at this. There you go, straight in that engine. Fantastic. Panther there. It is a really solid gun, this. I mean, look at that gun depression.
It's very accurate. What's the accuracy on it?
The accuracy. So I've got a 0.4 dispersion time, which it doesn't feel like or look like, does it? Fantastic. And at 2.3 second aim time, like we said. Took a shot there, chances on. Again, we mentioned it on the 152mm gun.
Did you?
The 90's the same. The ammo count's not great.
Oh no.
46 rounds.
You can live with that.
When you're firing 10 rounds per minute, you can be out in just under 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Not brilliant.
Have you run out of ammo yet then?
Been close.
Close.
But not quite.
Wow, you're smashing that, aren't you?
Gun. Look at that. Really just popping one after another. You can't really get low enough to get out of shooting.
Oh, you just missed him, man. Play it settle.
You will get 8 mail in this for spamming premium. People will send you messages, you're premium spamming noob, but it's just what you fire standard.
Well, to be fair, I assume that straight away.
Yeah, that's what something you will get 8 mail on it because you're just firing premium, spamming premium.
Yeah.
No, it's what you fire. You ain't got any other choice other than eat rounds.
I love spamming gold,
them about on it all over the place. But
love it.
This position is either in or there.
Yeah,
I'm going to try and reposition now.
Dead now, man.
I mean, what I've noticed is the base is falling. It's kind of getting overrun at this point. They're pushing across that open part. There's even more coming down around the corner, and they're even pushing across the centre of that. They're that confident. Nice shot there. There's his little sibling, the old bulldog.
Oh, is that a
pretty much what we are? We're a different turret on.
Of course, yeah, you told us that.
This gun, DPM, 2,250.
That's more like it.
Yeah,
that's it's tier 9. It's still not very good for tier 9.
It's a fantastic DPM, that. It's a light tank as well, yeah, especially. It's good.
Okay.
And we put that in width mobility and gun depression. You can see that the play style completely changes from the 152mm.
Yeah, I prefer this
to this.
Yeah.
And that includes equipment. On the 152mm, sometimes bino's an option because when you're doing that on reload, you can get your binos up and spot. You can't do anything else anyway. Whereas this, you're more in the fight. You're more in the getting nitty gritty, you're more screwing around.
You've got binos and
camo.
I
did change. This is one of the first games I've done from swapping from 52mm. I've not swapped it.
Okay.
I mean, it works for me in some games. Sometimes you can sometimes run optics, it depends.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, is that his track?
Tracked him. Trying to use that reason.
Oh, sweet.
Took him out there.
Right,
He's got the old Rebel Elise, one shot.
Well, you know he's not going to hit you.
There's another medium tank to my right hand side. I know he's got a 12-second reload. So I'm hedging my bets now.
And it's French.
Let's not risk it.
You sure?
And we've got tier 9 Skoda, T50 there to his side. There's that gun depression again.
Oh, you know you're going to smash
it. Working the ridge line's fantastic. Artillery's still trying to get me. And there we go. He's emptied his clip. He's reloading.
Yeah.
Well, let's make fun more sunshine today.
Hey.
He's joking. Now we're like, it's us. And who's this medium guy is bang, get another one into him there quick. I know that guy's got a reload. Now we're going to try and put artillery shells coming in again still. Look at that gun, it's fantastic.
It's very accurate.
Not only is it accurate, look at the velocity.
Yeah.
There's no loop on that shell. It's straight as a die. Fantastic.
Are you going to go in circle striking?
I will do shortly. I can't do it this minute because that guy's got a free.
Yeah, true. He's shot one.
One more shot. Can I get into fire again? There's fired. He's fired. I know he's got one left. I'm trying to tease him to get his last one out.
Yeah.
There he goes. He's off to reload.
It's not very accurate, that thing, is it?
It's not bad. I don't know what the hell he was shooting at.
He'll shoot at you, man.
I really want him to shoot now so I can get over there. I've got 12 seconds grace. I mean, what I'm worried about at this point is them two artillery have already got a bit of a stonker on for record most of the game. And the longer I mix it up here, the more chance I've got of getting artillery at any point here now.
Definitely.
So it's come down to like, I don't know what the tanks throwing the heavy tank are on my side that are pushing on. It's an E75, I know that's an E75 on the enemy team, the heavy tank, but I'm just trying to draw him out and he's not playing ball, so I think, right, let's go for it. I'm just risking it with
Yeah.
But
there you go, the RTs are going to start pounding on you.
Swinging around. there's the old Rebel Elise. I know he's got a long reload, he's got no armour, I'm not going to struggle to pet him, and he's going to struggle to get some shots in on me quickly. And his turret didn't turn that quick either. Took one, we've absorbed it. Now he's done a bit of struggle here now. He's going to have, only artillery can save him really.
Take your time, man.
Yeah.
Feast on him.
He's trying to get that gun round. One more shot. Oh, he got
he got you.
He got it
what
before
was
we
that?
got that third shot in. So now we're down to a literal nipple twister elf. And, as you've noticed, fresh out of APCR rounds.
And your last one standing.
The heat. We are now spamming heat. I mean, we've got what we got now, 13 shells. We said that he don't carry that many.
Yeah.
We've had a good game, don't get me wrong, at this point. 22 shots, 3 kills. Not that much spotting. Not really had that much chance to do it as such. We did like a fair bit of stuff up there. Yeah.
What did you hit?
At this point, I knew where that heavy tank were.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get myself into a position where I can think, where can I sit where I can get binos up and the camo net?
Yeah.
And let them come to me so I know where they are. But it's a bit tricky. And I think, I'll try and get down this nice open bit and try and get as much open space as I can between me and them. They're going to come down there. I thought they're always in that top corner artillery. Shortest path A to B is always straight around this corner.
Plus the water's there, so they'll be straight in it if you start shooting them.
And I've got this nice little bank I can work with and run away with if I get spotted, if needs must. That will be planning. So we're going to see how it pays out.
Yeah, better closest water, because that's their like suicide, isn't it?
And we can see that this tank, again, mobility wise, is fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, artillery's already here. We'll put one shot into him.
Yeah, he's heading to the water. Told you.
But we don't know at this point where the other guy is. Oh, look at the shot right side. Oh my God, he's looking at us. He only needs to splash somewhere near us, get another one loaded. Another shot comes in from behind. T75 and the other artillery there as well. Get away with it. Jump onto the floor down. We didn't take any damage off. We got away with that. Get ourselves out of there quick. All I've got to hope is that them two don't get round that corner quick enough to see me come up this ramp as we're going around.
Did you learn this from that left prototype game?
Yeah, don't mess about with HE rounds with artillery, because I always end up splashing them in tracks or something for about 40 damage. Just enough, we just got round. Now it's cat and mouse game again.
Yeah.
Where am I going to go? Where am I going to pull them out? I don't want to go on that ridge in the middle of the map, you know where the tank destroyers go, because I've got nowhere to go. I can't risk falling off it, I've got no hit point.
You need to escape, don't you?
I'm trying to and ah at this point, and I find a nice little bank down here that I can hide behind. Use my gun depression, show as little of my tank as possible, and try and get that camo net engaged in my binos. See what we can do. I mean, we've only got 4 minutes left as well, 5 technically, it's just ticked over. There's that nice little bank there. I've got somewhere to fall away, I've got a fall away point, a refuge, if you like. I can drop back down position, there. If they start capping base, I've got problems.
I tell you now, because you've kept your binos and camo net, it's quite useful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's quite lucky.
What I'm trying to do there is, you see me use that, I'm trying to spot them if they do go to the base from my left, as well as covering the right as well. They're up now, they're engaged.
You got a good field of view.
Here we go, so there's E75.
Wow.
Right.
You move straight away, man, why?
I'm not going to be able to pen him. If he's all down there, I've got no chance of doing anything against him.
I get you.
I want to draw him round, I want him to go into cap circle, and then I want to come at him from a different angle. Oh, he can see me, he can see me. Keep an eye on him. I don't know where that other artillery is at this point. The other artillery obviously is going to know where I am because I'm detected. It's kind of, what do I do here? What are you doing here? Well, I'm kind of wanting to think I'm running off to base, but I'm really going to loop round the back. But it's catch-22, he's probably going to read that anyway, because he's pretty close. Oh my God, there's also a snapper shot if it don't work. He's aiming in and he's judging that I'm going to be driving across front of him, so I kind of try and start, pull back. There's that rock there, can I get behind it? He's missed. We didn't get any splash damage, I don't know, we'll finish him off.
Beautiful.
Not very well played by myself there, just got incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky.
No, he did the job.
At this point I'm thinking, he's 75. What's he going to do?
He's got lots of hit points left.
So what I've done is I've drove around there while I'm still detected, making him think I'm coming up for him.
Okay.
Now I'm going to spin round, now I'm not detected anymore, and I'm going to go and start capping.
Okay.
About 1 minute 40 seconds, isn't E75 going to have time to drive all the way around from one base to another?
No.
It's going to be touch and go.
They're quite nippy though, aren't they?
And it depends when he's set off. If he's already set off, I've not actually got there myself yet. So we're going to get there. 5 kills we've got, 26 shots.
How much time do you need to cap?
About 140 something, I think, when you're on your own. We'll find out. A couple of seconds we'll be in it.
We'll be in it, in the mix.
And then again, I'm going to try and position myself in the cap circle to a point where I see him before he sees me.
Okay.
So what I'm doing here, I'm just trying to get myself over to this side of it. So it does come there, I've got a bit of a getaway. And I'm facing that way. That's why I've left my tank facing that way so I can get straight off if I need to. There we go.
Yeah,
1
true.
minute 20 left now, but thinking about 1 minute 40 when we started.
Yeah.
He's not started capping, so he can't draw it now. He's got to come and get me. He's got to come from that direction. It's his only choice.
It's one direction, man.
One direction.
Yeah.
We'll probably skip this on a bit here because we don't want to see me sat in cap for that long.
No, we don't want to see you sitting there, man. Doing
So we
nothing.
get down to the last few seconds. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Oh my God, he's there. I think we've done it with caps out now. He spotted as well at the same time as fired an HE shot.
Oh no!
Splash damage in it, fancy man. It's killed us, but we've won.
You still won.
Don't worry about it, we've won. Fantastic.
That's sweet, man.
We got away with some
Very,
serious.
very nice game.
Yeah.
I like it how you showed us both games. I think we should like round this up.
Plus points, that 152mm gun, wrecked modules with a lower KV2 before, potential 100,000 damage to less armoured tanks. That's a lot for 1,000 damage.
Oh yeah,
1,000 damage to less armoured tanks is not to be sniffed at.
No.
10 degrees of gun depression,
Yeah.
top speed of 65 kilometres an hour, and that dirt gun also has the ability to damage any tank on game.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter if you're in a sticky situation, a bit of a ball night, you can come in.
Oh, just
It'll take you a while, but you'll splash your way through it. Its negatives: acceleration's a bit naff, camo ratings are a bit naff, ammo rack's a bit shit.
Yeah, okay.
We're getting there. That aim time on the 152mm is not great, and the accuracy is just as bad.
Oh, okay, that's not good.
And the low ammo on both guns, what you carry,
is
very
low.
issue. So
very
really
low.
do work on your loadout, what suits you.
You're a scout, though, aren't you? You're not fast medium.
And if you're using 152mm, work on your play style. You've got to time your attacks to perfection.
Completely different, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's all about timing your runs.
It's like playing two different tanks, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much, changes the tank completely.
Yeah, okay. Are you happy with that then?
Yeah, the T49.
T49, all rounded up. Would you recommend it as a good one to keep?
Only fit 90mm. If it only had 152mm, I wouldn't really be bothered.
Okay.
But
no
with that 90mm on it, it works for me.
Okay, I'm only asking, not bothered.
Not bothered.
Anyway, okay, that's it. T49, rounded up. Thank you very much, Colours05. Don't forget, if you've actually watched this far into the video, please subscribe and like as much as possible, please. And don't forget to share. Tell as many people as possible to watch it and share. Thank you very much. Laters.